What is up, Raider Nation? Good evening. It's OG Daniel from the Chronicles of the Black Hole. Want to see a few people hopefully pull up, keep this party going. Let's do this. More Raiders talk. After hours, everybody's kind of dipped out. Um, and Lord Rashida's sick ass thumbnail. You damn right. You created that thing, man. I love that thing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, man. Let's see. Anybody else? Let's see. Anybody see who pulls up here? See who comes on. Um, I don't think anyone else is doing content at this minute. So, um, yeah. So let's see who wants to come hang out, man. It's New Year's night, start of the new year. We got let's see. Hey, let's see. Oh, we got some guys pulling up. Let's see here. We got Lord Rashida's sick ass thumbnail. Yeah, you designed that, man. Lord Rashida's is the bomb. That thing's cool. And after he did mine, every other contact creator wanted one. They all started coming at him. Let's see. Hey, Richard, how's it going? OG. Let's see. What's up, OG? Hey, Raider Cortez, man. Just wanted to continue hanging out. It's only 9 o'clock at night on the East Coast, man. Nobody else is putting out anything. So it's like, all right, I'll put out like a hook at a truck stop. Let's see. Raider Gabe. Hey, man, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. I watched your video, man. Let me see. Sultan, give me a sec. Oh, okay, no problem, man. No problem. 5 minutes? Okay, sure, no problem. Um, gonna go have sex. So 5 minutes? Okay, got it. I'm just kidding. Hey, happy New Year to you too, Robert. Let's see. Uh Sinister Sinister Ray. Oh yeah, man, that's a hard one to pronounce. Sinister. Okay, what's going on? Um Raider Carlos, put the link in the chat and I'll jump on for 1 minute. A minute? You jump on here, you gonna hang out, bro. Happy my Buckeyes won just won. All right, man, cool. Ontario 6, just hanging. I'm gonna put the link up, start grabbing some folks up in here. Luke Cortez. Let's see. Thanks for the support. Raider Game. Hey man, no problem, man. As soon as I saw that, I jumped on, man. I subscribed. Robert, what's up, bro? Okay. Raider Alex, man. Let's see. We got Arkham Raider in here. What's up, OG? Hey, man, just starting to get this thing going. See if we can get the party going. Nobody else is putting out nothing tonight, so I'm like, I'm on. Let's do this. Uh, I'm free to chill. Okay, I'm gonna put this link in here in a second. Look, guys, here's the link. I'm putting it in. Here's the scoop. Come hang out with me, man. Let's just talk some Raider stuff. Let's just talk Raider Nation. Let's just talk whatever, you know. Hey, cool Kev, how you doing, bro? I see you in there. Let's see. Salute Raider Nation family. Robert, there you go. Okay. Um, let's see. Get the lights up for my brother. Hey, thanks, Richard. I appreciate that. Hey, man, yeah. If you like, look, if you like the video, hit the like button on the way out. I don't need it right now, man. I'm good. I don't ask for much. Um, I it does help the channel. Also got if you're not subscribed, huddle up, man. Be part of this. Be part of this. I'll be going more and more. I'll be going to be doing a lot more this year than I did the last few months. I started this thing on 6 months ago, and I've been ramping it up little by little as time permitted, and I'm gonna keep going. Um, yeah, go to El Rochitas. His art is on Instagram at El Rochitas. Dude, he did a drawing of me. He does a bunch of sports figures. He did a drawing of me on Instagram. I didn't know about it. I was in Hammer's house live, and one morning, and they're like, "Hey, man, who's the dude drawing images of you?" And I'm like, "What? What the hell are you talking about?" On IG? And I'm like, I'm getting set up for a joke, but I go check, and my wife comes out and goes, "Look at this. This guy actually captured you." I'm like, "Damn, that shit was fired." He had a few of them on there, and then every other Raider content creator started reaching out to him, going, "Dude, I want one. I want one. I want." Everybody's getting them, and you know what? Yeah, you should want one. This guy, Roshitas is talented, man. He is really talented. Okay, so Hey, thanks, Richard, man. I appreciate it. Salute Sultan. Yeah, hey, Sultan's in there. Hey, I just put the link in. Who's coming up? Oh, Raider Gabe. What's up, bro?
Was chilling, man. Was cracking.
Oh, just hanging out. Just hanging out with my fellow Raiders fans, dude. This is who this is. These aren't subscribers. These are the motherfuckers I hang out with.
Yeah.
My motherfuckers. These guys I want to be around anyway.
Yep. Oh man, I was just.
How you doing, man? How's your New Year?
Still recovering from yesterday.
Nice.
Well, this morning.
It's funny. How old are you?
About to be 37.
Okay. I'm 50. I'm gonna be about to be 57. I ain't never had a hangover in my life.
I was more of a recovery from yesterday because I was still on the live with Stu like at 6 a.m.
Oh yeah. Well, that'll do it. I got caught up with it one time. I'm usually in bed by 11:30. I got caught up with that motherfucker one time till 3 a.m. I went, whoa! I got to get up at 5. Oh shit!
Yeah, I got home last night from a little party, family party, whatever, and got home like around 3:30, and I seen him on his live, and I was like, let me see, let me jump in real quick, and he still had a full panel, everything. I was like, all right, cool.
Hey,
and before you knew it, it was 6 a.m.
What's up, Sultan?
Oh, where'd I go? What's up?
I don't know, man. It's your camera.
Good game. What's good, Gabe? Nah, it's because I'm used to the square. You got the fucking rectangles and shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it'll change as time goes on. More people jump in. Hey, Darth, man, jump in, bro. Let's see. Richard. Hey, Richard wants to know what's up, Gabe.
Cracking, man. What's cracking, Richard?
Dude, here's the thing. If I ever did have a hangover tonight, would have killed it because I make that Southern soul food tradition Thanksgiving. We had red beans and rice, spiced up nice, and
that'll take it away in a second.
Oh yeah, had some ham and fried cabbage. Had the what the hell? I made this fire ass cornbread. Now my kid hates it because last year I made cornbread, but I like to grate up jalapeno in it, and I mix in.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Well, I mix in cream corn because it's sweet and spicy, and she ain't having that, so it's got to be like just. No spicy for her. She just gets mad. So I just made it sweet tonight with the cream corn mixed in. I just do what the box says. One had the third milk, and then there's a can of cream corn that doesn't say. And I got fucked up 2 times in my life. Shit, that's all. Damn, bro. That's it. Hey, Sultan, bro. That's from Richard. Let's see.
Hey, no, yeah. So when we were at Stu's, right? Because Gabe's on the West Coast. I got off a little earlier than them at 8 Eastern time in the morning, but I couldn't sleep, dog. So I went to watch some Eddie Griffin stand-up comedy and shit, and I went to bed like at 10 in the morning, and then I got like 6 in the afternoon, dog.
Dude, if you really like get in a situation where you can't sleep, I got all these camping channels I watch on YouTube where they build this little thing. They got a fire going, and I just. Another one is to watch golf.
I can't be up that late because then I can't sleep. You know what I mean? Like
I know. Like when I got home, I was kind of tired. I was just gonna jump on real quick. You know what I mean? Just say what's up. But then before you knew it, my sleep went away, bro. I was just like I wasn't even tired anymore. I was like, fuck it. Got that second win. Yeah.
Yep. I'm putting this link in the chat. Any y'all want to jump on with us? Come on, man. The more the merrier. This is just we all hanging out and talking Raiders shit. Yeah, I know once if I stay up too late and the sun starts coming up above the horizon, that's it. I'm not going to sleep. This is the way it is.
Yeah.
That's why I had a hard time when my ship went up to Alaska.
Hey, Gabe, going out to the draft, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
I wish I could. Got someone coming in. Knock, knock.
I just talked to my mom. We're going to fly out there in April, man. What's good, man? What's good, bro?
What's up,
brother?
Brother?
Cracking, man.
What's up, baby? We out here.
Hanging out, just having a good time, talking some Raider stuff. You know how it is.
Hey, I said, man, I see my Raider brothers on. I said, let me holler right quick. I got this little 2-year-old running around ripping up the house, so I gotta keep him in check. Look, I wanted to be like my daddy have another child at my old ass age. You know, dang, they're killing me.
No, I don't want that. Arkham. Yeah, the catch and cook videos. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if somebody's fishing or they built some kind of shelter, they got a fire going, they're just living off the land. Dude, I love that stuff. Roll it up first, OG. Come on in, bro. I put it in. I put the link in the chat. It's dark, my brother. What's dark?
What's that? What's up, Richie Rich?
July. Ooh. Let's see here.
You know what? This is cool because, like, tomorrow I will not watch any Raiders content tonight. Tomorrow through Monday. No, here's why. Monday night I'm doing a show with Raider Joe. These influencers are so good that I don't want to end up mimicking them. It's a compliment, actually, and I will mimic shit they say. I just want to put my perspective out there and then keep it like real without sounding like this guy, and this guy.
Yeah.
It's human nature, man. I'll do that shit.
Yeah.
It
It's like in your mind. It's stuck in your mind. So, you kind of like,
Yeah,
I got you.
You're going to end up relaying someone else's message. So I'm just doing, that's just a habit of mine before a game or during and after a game which sucks because the next day after I do my shit, then I go back and watch all the shit I missed.
Last time, I don't think anybody talked about Desmond Trufant except for me and Dirty. And so I wanted to give him love because he played lights out when Face-Off was out. And I think
the thing is, I missed talking, and I didn't talk about that. I didn't talk about Trufant, and the thing is, I missed that. But if I had caught it, I would have talked about it too. But I would have sounded exactly like you were saying. I don't want to do that. I want to come out from behind here, go around, and boom, tell my truth.
There you go. Cool Cap. What up, Cool Cap?
I'm of the opinion that fucking Trufant should be playing over Brandon Faison because he's just better, bro. He's been in the league longer. Like
here's the thing about that.
Yeah, more experience.
Yeah. I think you should put Trufant, Faison in the first half and pull him in the second half. Put Trufant in because Faison is good for 2 to 3 quarters.
Yeah.
After that, nothing. No, get him out and get Trufant and give him a whole new look, and they can't mess with that. That's another guy who's just going to keep off everybody.
Well, then start Trufant and then put fire under Faison's ass where he can play the second half.
Put Faison in, let him play the first half, yank his ass, put Trufant in. When Faison goes, why am I out? Well, because
Faison's got something to prove. Trufant doesn't really, though, because he's playing better.
Nixon.
Yeah.
So
okay, a lot of these guys are playing better, though, man. A lot of these guys that I hated in the beginning of the season are ramping it up, killing it. Like, Faison's good for 3 quarters of a football game. You don't need him in there no more. After the first half, pull his ass, throw in Trufant. We're good. We're good. We're good. On that position.
Because even in the Cowboys game, when I think Hayward went out like towards the end of the game, and like we had like that 4th quarter stop, and then we had that overtime stop. That was Trufant because he had to jump in for Hayward.
He had to jump in for Hayward, yeah. And
he did his thing. You know what I mean? He only had a few snaps, but he did his thing with those few snaps.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, dude, we got a lot of guys back there with talent, young guys too.
Yeah,
let them get up and play. Let them up and play.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Raider Nagel, what's up? No, but you let these guys play. Let's bring up some of these young guys to play. If we get a big lead, and I'm sorry, this could happen. Happened in 2016. We get a big lead in the 4th quarter. Pull Derek Carr's ass out halfway through. I don't want to see his leg get broke again.
Yeah, we got Mariota. He's a good quarterback. He could play,
right, just break his fucking leg. And whoever the third string guy
I don't want to see his leg get broke again.
Oh, somebody's got an echo. Who's got YouTube on?
I think it was Gabe. He took it off now.
Okay. Gabe's like, I'm guilty as fuck, but I'm not going to make shit.
But here's the difference, right? So if knock on wood, but like back in 2016, when that shit happened, we didn't have a good backup, right? So if if we had like such a big lead like last time, just
take him out,
put him out, put Mariota in there, let him play the rest.
Take him out.
That's it. You can trust
Shit,
Mariota.
fuck that. Keep Mariota's ass out. Put in the third stringer. Let his leg get broke. Last time KJ Wright was putting in work against the run. Yes, he was. Can't wait to see Hobbs back out there again. Hell yeah. I want to see all these guys come off the COVID list. The run defense has been warming up for this game. It started with Dallas, then it went to Cleveland, then it went to Denver, and we got better and better and better. We need to do it again. This guy is not going to be like those guys. He's better.
You slow down the running game. Hey, now they have to depend on Wentz. And
we might not shut him down, but we keep him under 70 yards. They're fucked.
Yeah,
because one thing you don't want to get them started, and now they're gonna kill us with that play action pass, man.
No,
I'm looking at the depth chart. Peterman's not even on there. It's just Mariota and Carr.
Ooh.
He's in the practice squad, I think, right now.
They put him back. Okay. Well, here's the thing: if we get in there and we shut down the run for the first half, you know they're going to go run heavy in the second, and they got three running backs. They got three running backs.
Step up too.
We're going to have to really suck wind and fight that in the fourth quarter because they're going to come at it hard, and we're going to have to deal with it. But guess what? If you can't fucking take that on, you ain't a playoff team. You ain't a playoff team. You don't deserve it. I want to see Madden's Raiders. Oh, go play like Madden's Raiders. For all the penalties you're gonna get, just go out there and smack them in the fucking mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Arkham, KJ Wright, and Diablo, and who was the other one? Hankins. They were all in that tackle right there to close the game.
Hankins has been the shit, man. And Clee's been great against the run, man. Like, all these people I've been bitching about are like turning it up. Okay, who's got the dog? Who's the dog? What kind of dog you got?
Gabe. Is that Gabe?
I think it's Gabe. I think he's got big moves.
Hey, Gabe, what kind of dog you got?
Pit bull.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, big
Dude,
dog.
don't worry about it. There'll be nights I'll be doing this shit. My wife's Chihuahua's going fucking crazy, and I got an Australian Shepherd goes crazy, and it's like, whatever. There's dogs, guys. There's dogs. Just
I know they hear that. He heard like a firework right now. I guess he goes crazy every time he hears that shit.
Hey, yo, Cat, did you go to sleep last night, dog, or no?
Yeah, man. I went to sleep like 10 o'clock, bro.
For real.
Was out there drafting, man.
Same time as me, bro.
You're doing a basketball draft.
The draft, yeah. Yeah, I was there.
I had time to drop my wife to work and go to Walmart, man. Still on there.
He was robbing. He had the mask on and everything last night. Oh shit! Nah, man, we were fucking with him though.
Biggest game since 2016 playoffs. If we had Carr, we beat Houston without a doubt. Absolutely. My brother's a sucking ears fan. He hates the fucking Raiders. You know what he said? If Carr getting his leg broke, I would have won the Super Bowl. Nobody could have gotten your fucking way. You guys were on fire like that. And it's true.
Nope.
And because he hates the Raiders, he would never say nothing nice.
What team
he
is he
said?
like?
He's a sucking ears fan. And you know what?
I live down here, dog. I live down here. It's fucking Tampa and Publix and everything, bro. Like fucking everywhere. It's Buccaneer shit everywhere. It's like.
You know what, though? Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you guys a true story. The word Buccaneer comes from the French word boucanier. Boucanier were the people who would take meats and smoke them to preserve them and sell it to pirates so they could take it on long journeys overseas. So technically, a buccaneer is nothing but a meat smoker.
So basically what you're saying, OG, is that they're the sissy pirates.
The Buccaneers, they like this. Buccaneers means I like to smoke meat.
hey, shout out to the French. I'm just fucking making jokes. But
no, Buccaneers are meat smokers for real, in more ways than one.
Yeah, I just call them the fake pirates.
Yeah, that's what Captain Jack Rackham calls them. I call them the sucking ears, you know.
So, what's the question?
Really
is
good.
Go ahead.
You want to see some really good Buccaneers highlights? Watch Buccaneers 70s highlights. Entertaining as hell. They never won a game.
But that was good. I saw that. Yeah.
When
I
they
was
wore
reading a
that
little.
ass orange, when they wore that shitty ass orange and white.
And that candy ass
Oh,
shit
yeah.
with that little
Yeah,
kid
yeah.
with a knife in his teeth.
With a knife in his teeth, you know?
Looking like Captain Hook and shit.
Oh no, Captain Hook was actually scary looking. These guys looked like, hello, I'm here to rob you and pillage you. Can I do your hair?
Hey, you ever seen that? You ever seen that video of that stand-up comedian where it was actually in Frisco, and he was saying Mexicans love the Raiders, dog. It's like the fucking Raiders, and then like the Bronco guy came there,
What are you talking about?
and he was like stabbing him and shit. He's like, the fucking Raiders, and then he's like,
The fucking Raiders.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's a preseason game, dog. You don't even count.
It's that one white boy. It's that one white boy from he was on that Shaq's All-Star thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Comedy.
he's like, they don't fuck with the Buccaneers, the fucking Buccaneers, eh?
It's the fucking Buccaneers. Yeah, this is
It
funny.
reminded me of that right now. That's
Meat smokers, ha. Hey BL, how you doing, man?
Hey, Matt Corral, that's it for him, bro. His draft grade is gonna go down with that injury.
Who's that?
Matt Corral, one of the top QBs for this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, you see CJ Stroud, bro? Damn, that boy
Yeah, he'll be in
balled out today.
2023. CJ Stroud.
Yeah, no, that fool balled out today.
Oh man, I mean, you know what? I don't think it's just gonna be Mad Max and
That's
Yannick.
Stroud from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Arkham Raiders said, "Puro pinche Raiders."
Puro pinche Raiders.
Fisher, their offensive tackle, might not play. Max and Yannick are going to eat tomorrow. It ain't going to be just them, bro. Clee's going to eat. Phylon's going to eat. Phylon, I mean,
Phylon
the
gotta step
center
up
of that.
Yeah.
Huh?
And I said, Phylon got to step up tomorrow.
Oh, but Phylon's got to step up tomorrow. Phylon's been stepping up and stepping on necks, bro.
And
Yeah.
you know
Just
who's good at
blast him through.
stopping the run too that people don't really give him credit for? Solly, bro. He hits him
He's
behind
solid.
the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hits him behind the line a lot, and I'm like,
Yep.
Yep.
not talking about him.
And the thing is, it's funny. Yannick and Max catching running backs from behind. Dude, these guys never were good against the run, and they're killing it against the run now.
Yeah.
Basically, they're the butt pirates.
Hey, they were
Damn.
I was reading something that said that
Puro
I guess,
pinche Raiders.
they were saying I guess that Carson Wentz still has to pass one more hurdle tomorrow because he was showing symptoms still.
Yeah, and he's got to get past the freaking. They should.
He didn't pass the team
I
medical yet.
didn't fuck him.
Yeah, he has the doctor still has to clear him.
Yeah. You think they're going to pass him? You think they're going to just let him ride?
I mean, if it's the team doctor, yeah. If it's
Yeah.
like a league doctor, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
team
No,
doctor-
it's against the
team
Raiders,
doctor let it fly.
Yeah, we can do. We're now doing self-diagnosis. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
But you know what's bullshit though is that they allow him to be tested on the game day. I thought it was supposed to be the day before you have to.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's like
If you're
what's fucked up
home,
is even if we win,
if you're
even
at
if
home,
we
you
win,
can get tested on game day.
what I mean is like even if we win, the fucked up part is like what if he gives us all COVID, like the whole
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 team.
defensive line.
And we're gonna need everybody, all hands on deck for the Chargers.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but if they
I mean,
get
the good
COVID,
thing is that-
because if they get COVID and a couple days later, they could still play against the Chargers because you can self-diagnose now.
Yeah, I know that. That's
But you know what?
the
If
good
he's
bad
sick,
thing is
he's not gonna be. If he's sick and he's having a hard time breathing, he gets in that game. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
eat
know.
him for lunch.
the bad part is that like if the first couple guys will probably be able to, but if it starts like an outbreak again, the guys that get it caught like on Wednesday, Thursday, those guys ain't gonna be able to come off.
You gotta get
I
it
know,
Tuesday or
man. It's some
before.
bullshit.
Tuesday or before is like the realistic time.
Yep.
But let's be real. The NFL is not trying to fuck the Raiders.
Yeah, right.
If you buying that shit, I got some fucking beachfront property in southern
I'm buying some
Louisiana
lottery
for you.
tickets tomorrow.
Hey, fuck Pete Rozelle and Roger Goodell.
No,
Al
that
Davis
fake
did
ass.
fuck Pete Rozelle, and that's why they hate us.
Yeah. We lost twice.
We fucked up Pete Rozelle, and that's why the NFL hates us. Now, they still hating us, but at the same time, NFL wants to dictate the story. Oh, the Brady versus the Buccaneers. Oh, wait a minute. What about these motherfuckers we fucked up, put them through adversity, and they're still hanging in there? What if we help them?
But you got to remember also, OG, a lot of the owners that were around during the Pete Rozelle versus Al Davis stuff are still owners today, and they're the guys that tell Roger Goodell what the fuck to do. They don't like Al Davis still to this day. A lot of these owners, and so these are the guys that come to the meetings and kind of make these decisions with Roger Goodell.
Yeah, but that evil motherfucker, Jerry
They still
Jones.
don't like Mark Davis either, even though he's got nothing to do with it.
Jerry Jones has sold his soul to the devil. And let me tell
Jerry
you
Jones helped us get the stadium, though. So he's
that motherfucker talked to Mark Davis. Like, you want your own stadium? You don't want to share a stadium with anybody. You've been doing that.
Yeah, but
getting into LA where we would.
But he vetoed. Yeah, he vetoed that LA bill.
Yep.
For us to go to LA, he vetoed that bill.
That's
right.
good.
Right. He screwed us to where we couldn't have a home crowd.
I wanted him in LA, man.
Well, I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
saying
it's a
like
blessing,
maybe
man.
the relationship.
That's I wanted him in LA too. That's when I fell in love with him. I fell in love with the LA Raiders.
But I'm saying maybe the relationship has changed now. That's
good. I hear that.
I'm saying maybe the relationship changed now recently, since now we got the stadium that was pretty much funded by Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys owner.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
It's a blessing,
maybe they're cool now or whatever. You know.
If we stayed in LA, we still wouldn't get those free agents, man.
Yeah, now that he screwed us, he's all good.
But Vegas is a blessing, bro, because a lot of the free agencies are going to come here. They're going to like no state tax. They're going to like Vegas as a destination to live or whatever.
That's right.
Because LA will California's taxes are awful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, okay, New York wants you, LA wants you, and the Raiders want you. And they're all offering you the same amount of money. Where are you going to go?
And you ain't got to share no team with no
Vegas.
I think that question has a little bit too much. That if you're a younger guy, like, I mean, if you're like a guy with no like outside incentives or anything like that, yeah, you gotta choose Vegas. But if you're a guy that has like, you know, ideas outside of football, LA.
Oh yeah, you think of commercials and movies, and
right.
LA.
Yeah.
Or if you want to retire, like Tom Brady,
it's a 1 hour flight, bro. It's a 1 hour $50 flight.
Tom Brady told that, said, I want to retire in Florida, so that's what I do. You know,
you can still build your brand. You know, you just come to LA and do your business and leave. But you know,
or live in LA and just fly out for the games. It's a 1 hour flight, bro, and it's cheap.
And I heard one of the destinations for the Raiders prior to us getting it here was going to be maybe San Antonio too.
San Antonio, yeah,
that was a few years back. Look, man, this whole damn
that
thing
would have been weird though. San Antonio, I think it would have been weirder than Vegas because I was born and raised in Vegas, and it's all Raider town before they ever came there in the 90s. So, I mean, like, it's always been that way. So I think Texas would have been a little bit weirder, but
no, I don't think Jerry Jones is going to allow that.
Yeah,
that's going to take away his fan base.
They already got the Houston Texans. They got the Dallas Cowboys. You know.
Yeah, it's funny. It's hard for me to call them the Texans. I always screw up, and it's like
Oilers.
I still call them the fucking Oilers, and I'm like, okay, wait, stop. They moved to Tennessee. The Oilers.
That was a good name. The Oilers is a good name, man.
Yeah, but I grew up.
The Titans were the Oilers. The Titans were the Oilers.
But I grew up watching, you know, Earl Campbell on the Houston Oilers.
Houston Oilers.
With 3 legs the size of freaking tree trunks. I mean, the guy had sequoia trees for legs. And you couldn't tackle him because his legs were bigger than most men's waist. Go look at Earl Campbell highlights, bro. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Earl Campbell was that dude, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Kenny Stabler. Remember Kenny Stabler and Jack Tatum both went to the Oilers after they left.
Yeah.
And we ended up beating them too.
Crosby and Yannick have both improved, which is crazy. Yannick has never been a good run defender until he came here.
Yep. Yeah. So
Well, fellas, I'm about to roll. I'm trying to catch this Ortiz fight. You can hear the little rug rat.
King Kong.
It was
Gonna
good
work
meeting you,
King
bro.
Kong.
Yeah,
What is it on?
catch that
On
Ortiz
Fox?
fight, man.
It's on Fox, right?
Is it on Fox? I don't think so.
Fox Sports.
Yeah, it's on Fox. It's on Fox.
Okay.
Fox. It's on Fox.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
always
Yeah, there's a bunch of heavyweight fights tonight.
always want my Latin fighters to bounce back, man. Being a half Panamanian, man, I always root for the Latin fighters.
Panameño.
Yes, sir. Viva Panama. So, all right, my brothers, man. I'll see y'all Sunday, baby.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Have a good one, man. Thanks
Oh,
for
yeah.
All right,
rolling
brother.
in.
Y'all be easy, brother.
You too.
All right,
You too,
later.
man.
All right, so I'm gonna post this one more time in here. I'm gonna put the link to the channel. If y'all want to pull up, man, pull up. Let's hang out. We all just shoot the shit. Wait a minute. We have 5 guys or 6? We have 5 guys, right? There were 5 in here, right?
Yeah.
You can have
Okay,
6.
okay.
You can have
I'm like,
6.
whoa. All right.
You can have
All
up to
right,
6, I think.
All right. So anyway, you guys, anybody wants to pull up, bro. Hang out. We're just shooting shit. We're talking Raiders. We're talking about the past. We're talking about the future. We're talking about today. We're talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow's a motherfucker, man.
Tomorrow.
I am. What's crazy is I'm not. Oh shit! Got some representation from down under.
There you go.
Hey,
I'm
y'all.
there it is.
Fuzzy.
Hold on, guys.
So
Cracking.
long.
How come I'm only a square box? What's this? I feel kind of closed in.
There. There you
Claustrophobic.
go. We're normal now. Oh man. So tomorrow is important. Tomorrow is like huge. Tomorrow is our playoffs began 2 weeks ago against the Browns. It's win or go home. We have to win tomorrow. We have to win tomorrow. If we don't win tomorrow, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs, quite frankly. But
All right,
I
Richard,
think we deserve to be in the playoffs. I think we need to win this.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
I mean, where are you guys at with this whole shit tomorrow?
I think
Where
if we
you
beat
at?
the Colts, we're in the playoff because Chargers is going to be easy.
Go ahead, Gabe.
Go ahead, Gabe. What about
I
you?
think so. I think tomorrow, bro, it's gonna be. Man, it's gonna be a tough game, but I think we can pull it off, bro, for sure. 'Cause I think the Madden thing is gonna play a big factor tomorrow. I just think we're gonna come out with. It's gonna look. We're gonna know for this kickoff, because I think they're gonna come out like gangbusters. They're gonna come out of the gate quick. They should.
Okay. Quite frankly, I agree with you. I agree with both you guys. We should win tomorrow, and I'm sorry. I know everybody's betting against us. It's a good team. That's what we're on the road, and they're at home. We thrive on the road. They suck at home. They're 4-4 at home, bro.
We're getting better at home though because the tailgates are getting. I heard they're popping now, and
Yeah, that's cute and all, except for we've figured out how to stop the run on some really good teams.
I heard that's
Run
the
game.
motivation factor of the fans. The tailgates are popping now, so that now the people in there are getting. You know what I mean? They're starting to get it.
Later, Richard, man.
Are we playing at home?
No, I mean
No.
LA
We're
next
on the
week.
road. We're better. We're better on the road than we are at home.
We play LA next week at home though.
Yeah. I just I hope tomorrow the team comes out inspired. Like, do you guys remember how it was like 10 years ago when RIP Al died and they had that game against the Texans? A very good
Houston.
Texans.
Yep. Last play of the game. 2 points.
Yeah. Divine interception. They came out inspired and pulled out the upset win because that was a good Houston Texans win team at the time. And we were able to come out inspired and take away the win for Al and for Raider Nation. So I'm hoping, if there's any positive that comes out of the passing of John Madden, RIP, something similar.
Hey, was it Michael Huff with the interception?
Yeah.
Michael Huff.
Yeah, Michael Huff.
Yeah.
And there were 10 players on the field at the time. They didn't
Yep,
even have
10 players. Al was 11th.
I remember that game.
That
Like
was
yesterday.
the 11th player. I love that.
You
Divine
couldn't write that
interception.
shit any better, man.
Yeah. For
Oh,
sure.
You know
beautiful.
what? I want our team to go out and play like a Madden Raiders team.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I got a question, OG. I got a question.
Sure.
Al Davis, right? The players that were there currently at the time, they knew Al Davis, and he was also the owner of the Raiders, right?
Mhm.
John Madden was the coach of the Raiders in the 70s. These guys that are playing now, do they have any connection with them? Will they play that like that? Because, like, I'm saying, like, do they have that type of connection with them to play like that? You know what I mean? Like how they played with Al.
I love this question. Let me tell you something about Raiders. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Every old Raider who played for our team, coached our team, and everything else comes back and interacts with our modern day players. Willie Brown was there until he passed, and he had when you come into camp, Willie Brown would pull all the rookies into a meeting and say, you need to learn about the old Raiders. You need to learn about our history. All these guys interacted with current day Raiders. Okay. When John Madden was doing broadcasting, when there was an important game, his bus was out there, and he had a team meeting with the coach and a lot of key players on the team. Yes, they give a damn about John Madden in a big ass way because he's always been around. Now that he's not even broadcasting, he's been around the team. He's got a video game that he doesn't have to do shit about. He just had to endorse it. He's been around the team. Coaches have picked his brains for years, including Bisaccia and all these. No, Madden's still an influence over the Raiders.
Yeah,
Can I say something?
Derek Carr said he never met. He's been there he's the longest player we have on our team, right?
Right. Hasn't interacted with John Gruden. He's met him. Right.
With Madden. So I'm guessing the guys we currently have on this team have never met him either, right?
Well, maybe not most of them, but here's the thing. Did you see Derek Carr's post after Madden passed?
Yeah, of course.
All respect.
I think even if they didn't meet him, they know the significance of him. You know what I mean? What he meant to the organization.
Every guy who ever played for him who's hung around there, Villapiano, Lester Hayes, all these guys that played for Madden, that hung around with Raiders, that they are going to show their respects. They better fucking show their respects tomorrow. Just saying.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick? And this is for us younger heads who have been supporting the Raiders for not as long as what OG Daniel has, and way before John Madden's time. I mean, I don't know if I'm just speaking for myself, but probably speaking for every single one of you. But even though it was before our time, we all felt something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And if we're going to feel something, you better be sure the players who play for the damn team definitely will be feeling something. And I'm hoping
and they understand these players have interacted with all the.
They're getting paid, right? And we are our Raiders who were our dads, our grandpas. They were the ones who taught us all this.
Yes,
we love this team because our family brought us into this team. They're players, they're getting paid. So their love for this team is different than ours. You know what I mean? And so we love Madden. I don't know, like, I'm just assuming, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these guys we have now just started playing for the Raiders this year or last year or 2 years ago. You know, they haven't been here long, and we don't know how their connection really is with this team and what it means like that. You know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you, what's their connection with Willie Brown?
No, for sure. Yeah, he comes around.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Until he passed.
Yeah.
He didn't come around. He taught a class on the history of the Raiders at training camp.
Yeah.
I think
Art
he was Shell
yeah, go ahead.
Was coached by the Raiders. He comes around to the practices and to the training camp. Up until he died, so did Jack Tatum. So does Jim Plunkett. So does Tom Flores. Like, these guys know these guys. They know of Madden. And a lot of these motherfuckers, like Derek Carr, as a kid, watched Madden on TV broadcasting games.
Yeah.
Okay. Madden influenced all these generations. Okay. I know they know that was their coach back in the day. They've probably been learning more about him because everybody's been learning more about him with all the broadcasts on every damn news station.
And the documentary only gave him 6 minutes, bro, with the Raiders. That pissed me off. Did you guys watch the documentary? Only 6 minutes was dedicated to his time with the Raiders. The rest was everything else.
Yep. But again, they know how important he was. Everybody realizes what an icon he was. I don't give a fuck what team you're a fan of.
Yeah.
If you're in your 30s or 40s, you saw him in the broadcast booth. If you're in your 20s, you know the video game.
Yeah, everybody does.
If you're in your 50s or older, you watched him coach. And every aspect of what John, and anybody who saw that documentary, I don't give a shit if they only showed 6 minutes. You saw that documentary, which most of America did, and most of these players probably did. Are like, damn, we were 75.9% win streak under this motherfucker for 10 straight years. Damn. They understand their culture. They know their history. This team knows. Their relationship to him is watch.
And Carr's the only one that actually was a fan of the Raiders before he came to the Raiders on that team right now. Because he grew up with his family.
Yannick Ngakoue was a Raiders fan.
You know what I think, though?
We confirmed that?
Sultan?
He said that.
I think when you become a Raider, though, I think, like, these guys that become a Raiders, like the ones like free agents that become Raiders, I think they embrace it, though. Once they get here, I think they get, like, they want to learn about the Raiders because they're here. You know what I mean? I think they embrace it. I think that's when they learn about
it starts with the uniform. I don't care if you're wearing green and yellow or red and silver or red and pewter or blue and silver. You put on that silver and black. Everybody says this when they come here. I look good in silver and black. Notice that.
To your point, like, you know, you say that they embrace it. And to be honest, if being a Raider and that mystique doesn't galvanize you, even, yes, I get it, you're getting paid. But if it doesn't, if you're not going to capture and embody what it means to be a Raider and let that take over you and that, then you know what? I don't want you on the team.
Well, on defense,
those are usually the guys that last the year.
Necessarily good because Vontaze Burfict embraced it.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Hey, but you know, I was just trying to start good conversation here with all.
No, I got you. No, of course.
Yeah.
No.
That was a good question too.
It's all good
Because you never know with some guys. You never know with some guys because you know the young generation nowadays. You don't never know what they like, bro. You never know if they're even passionate about anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Arnett didn't give a fuck about being a Raider. That's
exactly.
I'm sure he never played Madden either. He never played a video game Madden either.
Right. Here we go. Edgar. Facts. Being a Raider is a culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's in your
That's
blood.
how you know what guys stick out. Like, you know what guys embrace it once they get here. Like you knew Arnett never embraced it, bro. Arnett, you could tell. Arnett was just that dude. Is like, what the hell, dude?
I'll give you another one. You remember Rolando McClain?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The one.
I have more respect for Rolando. At least
remember Amari Cooper?
No, Amari wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a Cowboy since he was in the league.
No fight in him. He had no
wants to be a
heart when he
Dolphin.
played for the Raiders.
Never wanted to be a Raider.
Now
He wants to go to the Dolphins now. They're going to ship him over.
and what did he say? He wanted to be a Cowboy all his life.
Yeah. To be honest, I was upset when we lost Mac. When we lost Cooper, didn't care. Fuck off.
Right.
I know Mac.
I was upset when we lost Mac, but he didn't want to play under Gruden.
Mac was leaving. He knew that too before the money. You know.
Yeah, he didn't want to play under Gruden either.
I get it.
He wasn't. He wasn't answering his calls or something like that. When before they gave him the contract, like he didn't want to play for Gruden.
You know what Raiders should have did? They should have gave him a little bit more than what Donald got, Aaron Donald at that time.
See this? Edgar Bonilla, thank you. George Atkinson always on the sideline till this day.
Yeah, and one of the things too that's interesting is what OG said, because I already knew about this, is that they teach the young guys about the history of the Raiders, like George Atkinson, Willie Brown, etc. But there are guys who embrace it, like Gabe said, and then there are guys who just don't give a fuck. They're just trying to get paid. You know
D-Jax was a Raiders fan. That's true.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he was. D-Jax was a Raiders fan. And then Yannick said I was always going to be a Raider. I just didn't know when.
Yeah,
Hang
the
on,
tail end of their career. That's
I
when
just
they
did
became a
it.
Raider fan.
I looked Deshaun Jackson up when he came.
Guys.
I wanted to see if he was ever a Raider fan, and I couldn't find any info.
Nah, he's not a Raiders fan.
I know he's from LA, but that doesn't mean anything. He could have been a Rams fan. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Raider Alex, I miss Perfect, but he's only going to have one play in the NFL and be kicked out for life. So, no, we can't bring him back, bro. Yeah, being a Raider is a mentality. It is an attitude. We are a cult.
But Derek is actual for sure. I know that he was a Raider because his actual uncle would play for the Raiders, and his whole family was his pops was a Raider fan before he was born, and so that for sure I know.
Okay, who does Boogie Moolah be? You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Carr grew up a diehard Cowboys fan. That's a lie. Don't worry, his middle name is Dallas, and he went to games as a kid.
His whole family was Raiders before he was even born.
They were Dallas fans. He was a Raiders fan.
You know your parents are the ones that name you, right?
He grew up in the North Bay area.
Hey, you know your parents are the ones that name you, right? They're the ones that named them Dallas, not himself.
Right, but he said,
"No, I'm talking about that guy, Boogie."
Yeah,
Boogie
he's
Moolah.
okay. Boogie's Moolah B. Never heard.
But Dallas is actually a real name, bro. It's not just a city, like maybe
exactly.
He named them after his dad, right? Like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, he said I grew up in Fresno, and then we moved to Houston. But I've always been a Raiders fan for the last 20 years. He's only
his
29
uncle played for the Raiders, bro. His uncle played for the Raiders. You know that?
Right. He's 29 years old. He's been a Raiders fan most of it, 2/3 of his fucking life.
He just went to high school in Texas and came back.
Who was his uncle?
What was it? Where would he live? Starts with a B. In California. Bakersfield. Yeah, it's like right next to Vegas. Yeah. He lived there, but then he went to high school in Texas, and then he came back to Fresno State. Yeah. But I seen an interview of his pops, like when he first got signed. He was with the Raider gear and everything. He's like, yeah, I was a Raider fan like before all this. You know what I mean? So
yeah, this guy's talking. This guy's a Cowboys fan, obviously.
I don't buy into none of that Cowboy.
Dude, Boogie Moolah, if you want to be a hater, hit the thumbs down because I'm still trying to get my first hater, bro.
You might have got one right there.
I got so many followers. I got so much watch time, but I need a hater and a troll, bro. And if you can live up to both, I'll let you pull your bullshit. Murray got punked by Ed Jones and didn't. Yup. Carr's a Cowboy. It says his name Dallas. I mean, after his middle name, that's cute. Okay, put the thumbs down on that. Are you a hater? Am I?
All I know is that Carr.
My first one.
All I know is Carr said he'll never play for another team.
We'll see. We'll see.
Justin Sane or Richie.
But you know what? You want to hear something funny? There was a coach who said he'd never coach for another team named John Madden.
Exactly.
And he didn't.
And he didn't.
The offers weren't there. You were the highest, the winningest coach in NFL history over a 10-year career.
No, that's the one thing. That's the one thing I do believe Carr on, bro. Like, I think he won't play for another team if he gets traded.
Carr is a pastor.
Because he don't need it. Like, I think he's the type that he's a family guy. He ain't trying to reroute his family again. No. I think Vegas is his last stop.
No.
I think it's just he's comfortable there.
He said, I didn't grow up with a lot of money.
I don't need money.
No, I don't need any money. I'm a Raiders fan, and I will end my career here. Period. I'm not going.
That's why I think it hurts and it helps the Raiders. I mean, he don't want to leave the Raiders, so I think he might take less. So and then on the other side, if they try to trade him, I think he can hold his hostage because we won't get nothing back. We won't get nothing back for him because he'll retire.
Yeah. No, but he used his carry part. Right then when he said that shit, his agent went, motherfuck.
Yeah.
if he put his house up for sale, then you know he's out of here.
Shut up, Derek. I negotiate better if you don't say shit.
Well, I know that D. Adams is also, because he's from Redwood, California, he was also a Raider fan too.
Yes, he is. D-Jax is a Raiders fan.
D. Adams, Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams
is for sure.
Yeah, because
and Carr plays there.
Redwood, California, so he was a Raider fan.
Yeah. Adams from Fresno, or he's Redwood or Fresno?
Redwood.
Oh, Redwood, okay. Yeah. I don't have no
Raider fan, and his boy Carr plays there, bro. That's why I'm praying he comes over here.
Yeah, me too. You're not wrong.
And he'll probably take, he'll probably if he really was a fan, he'll probably take a little less money.
Well, you gotta see what the salary cap is, right? That's
If
supposed to go up.
If he knows that we got a bit like retool and shit, maybe
He's
might.
going to. I watch what
communicate.
happens. He's going to, and he's going to do it with a big fucking smile on his face, going, "I got $100 million reasons."
Hey, but
not
what
to
they're
fucking
talking
get
about though,
stupid."
give him his money now because they say in a couple years the salary cap's gonna be up to $300 million anyway.
It's going up to
Give him that
200
money
something, right?
now. Give him that money now before that these wide receivers start asking for $40 million a year.
All
It's
right, you know
coming.
what? But the thing is with Carr, I don't think you have to worry about it. He's gonna be like, I just want to play for the next 4 years. Give me.
No, I'm talking about
whatever.
Devontae. No,
Yeah.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae's gonna get his bag here. He's gonna
That's
get
what I'm
his
saying.
bag.
Pay him what he wants. Pay him what he wants.
Yeah, for sure. Pay him what he wants.
And pick up a great rookie wide receiver.
Wookie?
Because when Devontae went around that time, he's gonna want his bag, and Devontae will be ready to retire.
Yeah, you can't give Devontae $100 million.
You won't? You wouldn't?
For how long though?
Hey, Raider Twan said he's in the back.
For how many
But
years?
what is the highest paid? What is the highest paid receiver right now?
Is D-Hop?
What is he getting, like 26, 27 something like that?
Yeah, almost there. Yeah, he got a
I'll
big.
give him 28. I'll give him 28 a year. I'll make him $1 million more a year.
How old is Adams again?
He's 29.
Okay, here's the thing about Devontae Adams. I think he'd take 25 just to play with Carr again.
No,
I'll just say just so he can, just to put the cherry on top, just to make him the highest paid receiver. I'll be like, look, I'm gonna give you this. You sign with us. How could he go wrong? You're a fan.
And some incentives.
Yeah,
to make
exactly.
him the highest paid.
Right.
He's like, you got Carr, you got your favorite team growing up, you got Vegas, no luxury, no state tax. I'll be like, come on.
Can I just say something? If we move from Carr, and that's not
in
what
the
I want.
background. He's in the backstage. Go ahead.
Oh,
There you are.
oh shit!
Yeah,
I got
sorry,
that.
I was gonna say,
I gotta figure out how to do that
If
again.
we move on from Carr, and that's not, I'm not saying that's what I want, but if we move on from Carr, our chances of signing Devontae
Come
Adams.
on!
Hey, what's good, OG? What's happening, fam?
Not much. I want Avocasi to repeat what he just said.
Finish what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's all right, Twan. How are you? No hard feelings about last night?
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all
good.
love.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're just joking about. I was just saying, if I'm not saying this is what I want, but if say we go in another direction and move on from Derek Carr, you can say goodbye to our chances of signing Devontae Adams. Not going to happen
for sure. For sure.
If we move on from Derek Carr, there is no Devontae Adams. So y'all
unless we say orale and just go get Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams.
Oh yeah. That scenario. That's the only other scenario that would work there.
Pick up a guy in his 40s and no, that's sad.
But are you going to be able to pay for both?
A guy who lies about his status and everything else, and he's all about himself. He's a selfish piece of shit. That will not be good for our locker room. Sorry, he can be all that, but he ain't all that.
To be honest, I'd rather keep Carr with Devontae just to see if Carr is, and just to see Carr with the fucking number one, man. Like that at that caliber, number one.
There's no fucking excuse after that.
Exactly.
I don't want nobody telling me.
There wouldn't be excuses because he'd just be winning and be like,
exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I think too.
Make sure you get him offensive line too to protect him.
Well, we've got offensive line that's improving. Brandon Parker's going to go. We got to do some trades and free agency. It's seasoned offensive linemen that are serviceable.
Who tore their ACL in the first game of the season? What's his name again?
In the draft and Devontae.
Which guy?
We get some coverage linebackers. We're gold. We got everything we need.
Who's our lineman who tore his ACL the first game of the season?
It was good. Denzel Good.
Yeah, Denzel Good's coming back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
He's good, man. I think he's gonna be real good.
Ain't.
You gonna trust him after injury like that?
I was going to say that. Like, not every player comes back from injury.
They don't
what they were.
They don't go back to what they were, man. Yep.
What was his injury? Was it an Achilles?
Yep.
Those are hard to come back from. And he's a little older.
He's gonna be a rotational player now.
How old is he?
He's young. He's not. I don't think he's 30 yet.
No,
but still, like to your point, Cool Kev, like especially those Achilles injuries,
Yeah.
You know, not every player comes back, and let alone comes back to even being maybe a half or 3/4 of what they were before the injury. I mean,
And he's going to need his Achilles.
It's crazy how he finished that game on a torn Achilles.
You're right.
Hey, you guys remember the multiple-time Pro Bowler we picked up, pass rusher, who got injured in the preseason and we haven't seen since? And he's probably done.
Talking about Gerald McCoy.
Yeah,
He was done. He was done before he got to the Raiders.
he's done. Richie Incognito's done.
He don't
Like,
count.
there's guys who are done. Like, put a fork in them.
Yeah.
And he also got suspension for what's it called?
That's a problem. You keep taking all these players that was washed up and nobody wants them.
Steroids or something.
It doesn't work now. These
Alex
guys
and
don't work.
ACL or Achilles, it's not the same, but it's the same principle as what I was talking about. And
Okay, so who's the player who's injured that you miss the most? Start with Gabe.
Denzel Good. Because I don't like Brandon
Yeah.
Parker, bro.
You can need him, man. Yeah, we need him big time.
Okay, and what about you, Sultan?
Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Good too, man. I don't know who else is Kenyon Drake, I guess.
Yeah, Drake will be
Okay.
good.
How about you, Twan?
I'm in between Ruggs and Incognito.
Forgot about
Incognito don't count. He
Forgot
just
about
took the
Ruggs.
Raiders' money.
Well, then Ruggs it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Twan, why is it you don't look like you're in protective custody or witness protection right now, bro?
Why don't I look like that?
You got a light in front of you now instead of
Yeah, you went
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas was good.
I had to give you a
Christmas
two-part,
was
bro.
good.
Hey, Alpakazi, who do you miss?
All right, so what Twan says is a good one. I don't count Ruggs because it wasn't injured.
Not injury, yeah, but
No.
It was a circumstance, but I agree. I miss him a lot too. Denzel Good, but another one that a player I was looking forward to a lot that people seem to have forgotten about was Nick Morrow, and the reason being is that when coming into the season, into preseason, he not only was pegged as a starter, he was pegged as a defensive captain. And for me, that spoke volumes as to how much it improved and how much faith the team had in him. He went down with injury, and we still haven't seen him since. I had high hopes for Nick Morrow, and I think the coaching staff had a lot of belief behind his talent too. So it would have been nice to see him pair up with Perryman and Littleton. And like when I think about it now, it's like, if Morrow never got injured, would we have made the trade for Perryman? Because I believe part of why we traded for Perryman was because we were short on linebackers. So it may have kind of worked out in the end, but still, I stand by what I said. Nick Morrow is a player that I had high hopes, and the coaching staff had it too. So
I think the Denzel Perryman just softened the blow a little bit.
Yeah. Who do you miss, Kev?
I would say Ruggs because he did it to himself. It's self-inflicted, but I would say Ruggs. The difference maker.
I miss Alec Ingold. I miss him. Every year I've got a picture of him hurdling a fucking defender.
Even this year before he got hurt.
But it's like, I'm getting this first down, bitch, and you are not getting my way. I will hurdle a motherfucker and knock your fucking helmet off, but I'm getting that first down. Like, I miss Alec Ingold.
Can I just say, just on Ingold, I'm just throwing it out there. Love the guy. Love the player. His athletic abilities just as good as anyone at the fullback position. However, do you guys, as a fullback, your main purpose is supposed to be, creating the holes behind you for the running back. Do you think the drop off from him to the guy we've signed, Simmons or whatever his name is, has been that, transparent? Or, to be honest, like our run game has been.
I think it's getting better.
I think it's getting better. But I think it dropped off a lot after Alec got here.
Yeah, when it first happened, I think he was just trying to learn the system, trying to put the fullback to learn all the little gaps and stuff. It shouldn't be hard, but just learning the plays, the literature.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think we need a fullback. I think we could just do 3 running backs and make one of them be a blocking back.
That's the rest of the NFL. We've got the best fullback in the NFL with a torn ACL out for the season. He is the best fullback in the NFL. Point.
What about that guy from what about that guy from Baltimore? That guy Richard. That guy was like 300 pounds.
Does he play fullback or he's a middle?
Yeah, he plays fullback.
Which one would?
Is he going to be
Can he
free?
hurdle anybody?
That dude's a beast, man.
Has he hurdled anybody? Can he get his
No.
300-pound
He's
ass
more of
off
just
the
like
ground
he's more of just like the lead blocker who's just gonna get you.
He's an offensive lineman who's holding the ball.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a little bit more agility.
I'll
Right.
take Alec Ingold, who scored our first touchdown at Allegiant Stadium. Alec Ingold. Alec Ingold, he's athletic. He is a powerhouse. And when you go head to head with him, he'll knock your fucking helmet off.
But like we were talking earlier, it's an ACL injury. How is he gonna come back?
Right.
He ain't coming back
He's
till
gonna be
next
out.
year.
Right.
That's
He's
why
gonna
he's
be out.
missing.
Can I ask you a question? Alec Ingold or Marcel Reese?
Marcel Reese.
Marcel Reese.
All day, man.
Marcel Reese.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
But even with that being said, I think his number fits him because just the his character, you know what I'm saying, on and off the field, and I'm talking about Ingold, you know what I'm saying, he really, I mean, besides the explosiveness, you know what I'm saying, where Marcel Reese could, pretty much do everything out there on the field, with the explosiveness, I think they're pretty well matched. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to character, how they present themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Reese is a character guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stand up guy. You know what I'm saying?
Marcelo's way better player.
Yeah.
I was great.
But I also love that he's still heavily involved with the organization. I mean, he's basically Mark Davis's right-hand man. Sorry, Gabe. Didn't interrupt.
No, go ahead. I was reading on the chat real quick. It was saying the ACL injury is not what it was 10 years ago, and that's true. Like there's a lot of guys coming back a lot sooner. Look at what's his name? Derrick Henry might be back for the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The trainers and the science are so much better now.
Yeah.
But, this one maybe not be as one injury may not be as bad as another too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One tear may be small, another tear may be
different sport. But look at different sport. But look at Kevin Durant. That Achilles injury in the NBA years ago was a career ender.
Yeah.
Right.
And now look at him. He's back to the same player.
Yeah, but it took him almost
right.
a year and a half. It took him a whole year to get back though.
I hope you're right.
Mm-hmm.
We can get both Ingold and Good back next year, healthy and 100%, not a fraction of what they want.
Yeah.
And to what you were saying off of Kasi about Morrow, I was excited about him because we were reading columns and books and stuff about how he bulked up and saw pictures of him and of how he didn't look like an outside linebacker, but he looked more like an inside linebacker, and I think we were also really excited to see how that was going to pan out on the field, but it just it really came quick.
And his steady improvement proves since he became a Raider. I mean, last season he was probably one of the few Raider players on defense that always showed up. Like no matter where they were in terms of score or where they were in the season. Anyway, sorry, Gabe. I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, I think.
man. Go ahead, man. We want to hear from everybody.
Yeah. I think Marcel Reese can still come out of retirement and still play right now. I think, bro. Have you seen him on the Raiders report and stuff like that? That dude.
Yeah.
Marcel Reese.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Oh, shit.
Prez.
45. He's going to go get the 45.
There you go.
Oh, nice jersey, bro.
Nice.
45.
Yeah, man.
So, guys,
that dude.
I know that tomorrow we need to establish a run. I know we need to contain the run. We're not going to stop it or shut it down. If we do, that'd be a miracle. But if we did, I'm happy. But if we contain the run, establish the run, protect the ball, and put the hell pressure on whatever quarterback we're going to face. We can win this game. We have to, because let me explain. If we don't win this game, we are not playoff worthy.
Well,
We have to win this to show everybody, no, motherfucker, we belong. And we're coming at you next. We need to make a statement tomorrow, and I don't mean crush the team and blow them out. I mean just win. Just win, baby. Just win. I don't care if it's by a point. Win this game.
I don't care why.
Because now that shows everybody. The Raiders are not here to fuck around. They're here for the playoffs, and they're coming at you. If we win tomorrow, we're worthy. If we lose, we're not worthy. We didn't deserve it, and our seasons just got really interesting because we had to create content on bullshit. I don't want to do that. I want a good, solid win, or an eke by win, whatever it takes. Because
I just want to win. Just want to win.
Everybody's talking about, the old school Raiders were dominant and all that shit. Yeah, we were dominant, but we didn't win by much.
Yep.
And if you go look at the old games, we squeaked out a lot of wins just win, baby. And it got us to championships. That's a true story, man. There was no big blowouts and shit like that. That's all bullshit and legend. True story is we squeaked out a lot of narrow wins, but we just won. And we need to stay with that and just win. That's all I want.
At the end of the year, when people are looking at your record, it's not going to say extra point for this, extra point for that. It's just going to look at the W's and the L's. That's it.
Exactly. And that's what we did in the old days. There was no pound down.
No style points.
The Raiders won in the last seconds of the game. There was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Don't care how, don't care why, don't care how many points. By any means, just win, baby. Don't give
exactly. And you know what? We need to keep that going. I don't care if we beat them motherfuckers by a point. Just win.
Preferably in the fourth quarter, because we get heart attacks every week over here. Overtime. And
how much
give me Derek Carr. Minute and 48 seconds left in the game. We get the ball, and we're down by 2. I'll take that. Every day, all fucking day. John Madden said, if I was down 2 minutes left in the game and we were down by a couple of points, I would take, there's only one quarterback I would take, and that's Kenny Stabler. Well, guess what? Carr's got more comeback wins in the fourth quarter than Kenny Stabler. A lot.
Hey, Poe, the last time we scored more than 20 was the Cowboys.
Yep.
I don't care what the fucking score is as long as we win.
I'm answering the question he said on the chat.
Oh, okay. I don't care.
I'll take a 3-0 as long as we win.
I'll take that. 2-0. Get a safety.
But here's the reason why Poe's comment is valid, right? Because you have to assume that the Colts ain't going to score more than 20 as well. You know what I mean? And they've been scoring a lot of points lately. I looked at their last few games, and so I think that's valid. Like, when's the last time we scored over 20? We got to, I think, in this one.
They played the Patriots, I think a week and a bit ago. Was it Thursday Night Football or Saturday? I don't know. I was at work, and I remember watching the game, and it looked like a pretty good team, man. Like, they looked like
Jonathan Taylor ran all over them.
Yeah, but again, here's the thing. The Patriots did not go downhill into the box, okay? Yep. That's where they made a mistake, okay? That's a mistake every team makes against them.
The last I think they try to call their bluff.
Was week 3.
Yeah, but
I think they try to call their bluff, and they thought maybe because you know how New England always tries to stop what you're good at. I think New England just went, okay, they're going to try to beat us with the pass this week. They just try to get a little too smart for their own selves with their game plan that week.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Our defensive players last year did not charge into that box. They did not run downhill and fill those gaps, okay? And they got beat by the linemen. This year, the players are charging into the gaps except for one fucker, Corey Littleton, who's scared to tackle anybody, okay? Let his ass ride pine. The rest of the guys we got are charging into the box, into the gaps. We do that, we can contain them. We keep them under 70 yards is what I actually think we're going to do. We're going to win this bitch.
Yep.
We're going to win it. We win it. We prove who we are. We're showing everybody, hey, here's who we are, motherfuckers. If we don't,
Hey, we do play the
good
good teams
deserve to
good.
be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think we have a couple of games under our books, you know what I'm saying, that'll help us, you know what I'm saying, kind of give us the recipe on how to approach the Colts. You know what I'm saying? There's a few games that we've won, and there's a few games that even some of the games that we lost that, you know, yeah, we could pull from those to help us, you know what I'm saying, in the Indianapolis game. And I think one of them was Cleveland.
We played Jonathan Taylor, specifically Jonathan Taylor last year. He played against us in that game.
Smoked us for over 150 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
Broke off against us, didn't he?
Yep.
But that was a different coordinator. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Look, there's
how's the linebacking situation? Has that improved from like
big time?
No, I mean like how we had
charge into the gaps now.
No, I mean like how we had players on the COVID list.
There's most of them are coming off, but there's a channel called Raiders Films. He doesn't subscribe to me. He doesn't know who the fuck I am. He doesn't give a shit who I am, I'm sure. But he did a show tonight, and he does his pre-taped. Watch his analytics of who we've got versus Paul Gunther's defense versus Gus Bradley's and the Colts, and how we handle it and how we should have handled it. You watch it, and you're going to be like, okay. Now you got to watch the whole freaking Raiders anthem, pirate thing. Skip forward to where the screen goes black with the Raiders logo, and you'll get him talking. And then he'll show highlights and what we're doing versus what we were doing. It'll give you a lot of confidence because the guy is not doing anything but analyzing things.
Yeah, he does some good content.
I love his content. I just wish he kept that beat that he used to have instead of the Raiders fucking poem. Because that beat he used to have was sliding like that. There's 2 shows who have intros that I don't skip through. One's a sailing channel called Sailing Yacht Ruby Rose because there's a fucking badass blues beat. And there was his old one like boom, 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 boom. Anyway, he had a bad beat, and I didn't skip through it. I'd sit there and listen to that shit.
I remember the beat you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, but now he's gone back to the autumn wind, and it's like, skip. I know that poem.
Someone wants to say something.
Hey, so I'm looking at some stuff right now. And so Carson Wentz struggles against defenses that show one high safety, and they put the strong safety in the box pre-snap, but then the strong safety post-snap falls back into a cover 2 high safety type of thing. And
Gus Bradley better know this. That motherfucker's getting paid. Gus Bradley is getting paid to know this. He better do something about it.
Carson Wentz relies on his pre-play reads a lot.
Disguises. They need to do some disguises.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a dip because I was actually going to start my live in about 30 minutes. So appreciate you guys for having me on. Gabe, Sultan, Swan, and OG Daniel. Hopefully we can get this win tomorrow. Once you guys are finished here, if you guys want to pull up to mine, then pull up. I'll be on for a little bit.
10:30. So. Screw this shit. At 11, we're done. Let's go jump on the Aussies channel and maraud him. Pull this fucking guy. Pull the shit out of him.
All right, guys. Peace out. I'll catch you on the flip side.
All right.
Take it easy, man.
See you soon, bro. See you in a few.
Yeah. The back to what you were saying about
foreigner fans, like guys from Australia and shit, Europe and everywhere. Like these people, fans that are from everywhere. We are Raider Nation is worldwide. We are international.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Twan, I didn't mean to interrupt. What were you
No,
saying?
no, you good, man. This is your show, dog.
No, there's no need to be rude, though. I fucked up. Go ahead.
No, you good. I wanted to point out the difference between Gus Bradley's defense and I forget his name.
Paul Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther, dog. I hate saying that dude's name. But there's a difference in the D-line play. Gus Bradley has, shoot forward, and that's how we're going to take care of the run. Whereas with Gunther, it was more like hold your position. You know what I'm saying?
Marinelli ran it his way, didn't he? Both guys.
Yeah. Well, no, it all came to the defensive coordinator. The defense coordinator tells the D-line coach how he wants them to play. So that's how they taught him was hold the line, and then if the running back shoots your gap, then you disengage to try to get the tackle. And sometimes that doesn't work if you don't disengage, or you're at a position already because you're holding the line.
And the refs are not flagging anybody.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's why I don't work with the Raiders, because they ain't never gonna get a holding call. So all you gotta do, you try to disengage, they hold you a little bit.
Yeah. So that's what happens is you're actually allowing the running back to hit the line of scrimmage before anybody can attempt to get a hand on them. If they're holding their position. Whereas in Gus Bradley's defense, they're running, they're running towards the running back. So, there's the opportunities for the tackles for loss, and the wide open, like, oh my gosh, this guy split two defenders and smacked the quarterback or the running back because they already had their ears peered back, peered back to rushing. You know what I'm saying? So right. It's two different methods on how the defensive line approach the game. So hopefully Gus Bradley kind of stays with what he does, is just have the rushers go and then have the linebackers kind of fill the gaps where they need to try to contain the running backs on Indianapolis.
Look, for the last 2 weeks, you've seen two guys who suck at stopping the run, Yannick Ngakoue and Max Crosby, pursuing players behind the line and getting their asses. Everybody's improved. Did Yannick improve? Yeah. Did Crosby improve? Yeah. Our DTs have improved. Like, no, motherfucker. I don't think if Perryman's back, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Over at D, Chico, you are fucked. You are not running on this team. I do not think these guys, their strength, I think we're going to take away their strength. I honestly do. With two guys who suck at the run, who are all of a sudden chasing down running backs behind the line of scrimmage. You got these DTs that are blasting up. You got these guys that are coming up and can make the tackles. I'm telling you, Jonathan Taylor's going to have a fucking bad day. And if he does, we can establish our run and the passing game balanced on the run, which is fucking senility's a bitch, bro. Play action. I think we can do this. We have to do this regardless. It's like, no, motherfuckers, y'all, we need to put this team away. Now, understand, we eliminate them and they're tied with us, we're going to move up at least a couple of seeds. At least.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are going to get fucking smacked by the Titans. For sure. Mm-hmm. Okay? I think there's going to be some ups. If, pray to God, Denver can upset the Chargers.
It's all going to be tough.
Houston did it last week.
But I think Denver just put all the receivers on COVID.
Who?
They put all of the receivers on COVID.
Who did?
Denver.
Fuck. I needed that upset.
Yeah.
Because last week I got that upset from Houston to the Chargers. But the thing is, okay, so us and the Chargers are going to move up a couple of seeds. Guess what? Patriots are going to play the Bengals. Who's going to win that one?
Who do the Ravens play?
The Rams.
Doesn't matter. They're beneath us, but they're going to get smacked. I think
Oh,
they're
that's
going to play the
that's
Rams.
good too. The Rams.
They're playing the
Yeah,
Rams.
that's cool too. Yeah.
They're playing the Rams, but they're going to get knocked out. They're
cool.
beneath us right now. So are the Steelers. The teams ahead of us, Patriots and the Bills and the
Bengals.
Chargers.
Bengals.
Are the Bengals a wild card?
No, they're a division too. Yeah.
Right. They're
Yeah,
division.
we kind of hope they win the division pretty much because that way, because I mean, one team has to win a division out of that
right,
division.
But that means if the Bengals beat the Patriots,
yeah.
But the teams above us, the Chargers, the
Miami.
Fuck Miami. They're gonna play the Titans. They're gonna get knocked the fuck down.
Yeah.
We're gonna pass that. We gotta win. We knock Miami out of contention. We knock who the hell's above us? The Bills are not going nowhere. They're playing crappy teams, the Jaguars and the Jets. They're staying at that number 5 seed or 4 seed if the Patriots lose.
Yeah.
There'll be a couple teams above us, the Patriots, the Chargers, and then us. We're the 7th seed tomorrow if we win.
And we passed Indianapolis with the win too because we tied them in record.
Oh, we knocked them out of from 5 down to fucking 8. Okay. We're gonna move the Chargers up if we win, but if the Chargers get upset and lose, then it'll come down to we move up to the 6th seed, and then we have to defend that next week.
We could jump up to the 6th or 7th. It's fine.
We have
6th
to
or
win.
7th, as long as we win next week, and we're good.
We win, we're in the fucking wild card. We have to contain that and hold that the following week against the Garglers. And I don't think they're going to beat us twice. I really don't.
I don't think so.
They're up and down. And
you gotta have I heard they're having a big tribute for Madden that game. Halftime.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be watching. I'm having a big tribute for Madden Tuesday night with Captain Jack Rackham on Chronicles of the Black Hole. We had another player in mind we were going to do, but with the sudden passing, it's like, nah, man, I can't do this. We got to do Madden. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be hanging with Raider Joe on my channel, or Dos Pendejos in the chat room. Where are you at, Ben, tomorrow? Gabe, what are you going to be doing?
I think I'm going to, what's the name? Spotlight hit me up, see if I was free tomorrow in the morning, see if I'll jump on it with him on the live.
Nice.
Yeah.
Twine, what you up to?
I got obligations in the morning, and then after that it's just watching the game.
Okay. And Sultan, what are you doing, man?
What's up? Oh, I'm reading this fucking coverage from the Colts.
No, I mean on YouTube for the next few days.
All right. What am I doing tomorrow? I'm probably gonna just be watching the game. I don't like going live when I watch the game, bro, because I've been punching.
Same here. I just watched the game.
I don't want people to see that.
Yeah, I don't want people to see how I am during the game because you're gonna be like, this motherfucker's going.
You might lose some subscribers, huh?
I'll be saying some fucking wild shit. I might get banned from YouTube.
Yeah,
I know what
I don't like doing that. I stay away from other YouTube content creators during the game, and I stay away after the game. The next night, I have to do my show. I just give my perspective. If I miss something, I miss something, which obviously I missed something from watching not watching yours until afterwards. And I saw it and I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't bring that up. But that's cool. I just don't want to be a parrot and sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's why I do it, because
That's why you were OG.
I know damn well I'm going to repeat whatever anybody else says. And I don't want to do that. I just want to bring my perspective to the game. I feel I owe that to the people I'm hanging out with. And then they'll bring up that shit and they'll be like, oh shit, I didn't think of that.
So they run a nickel 4-2-5 in Indianapolis.
Nickel 4-2-5.
They run a what?
A nickel 4-2-5.
Nickel 4-2-5.
4-2-5. Similar to what we run.
Yeah, except we run a cover 3. I don't think they run a cover 3.
But I'm talking about using 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
That will really open up shit for Renfro.
Do they still run a cover 2 or no? They were running it last year, right? Or
yeah.
Their defense should open up a lot of shit for Renfro.
yeah, because they still have the same coordinator. I never can pronounce this dude's name, bro. Matt Eberfluss.
Yeah, that's the dude that supposedly
Fuck.
he's gonna get a lot of head coaching like interviews this year.
Yeah.
I'm excited for, to see what Foster we get, on Sunday. I think he played well last week, but the week after that, the week, prior to that, it wasn't too good. So
yeah, but all our receivers were dropping fucking balls and doing.
I think that's when he fumbled. No, when you talk about when he fumbled.
Yeah. But it wasn't even just a fumble. There, he not only fumbled, but he was, dropping passes too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think the fumble got him all out of sorts.
Yeah, and it's bad because he's the number one. You know what I'm saying? And I mean number one in tight end. In the tight end room. So because we don't have Darren Waller out there. So we need for him to. I'm not saying he needs to be Darren Waller. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to, assert himself to be, hey, I can be this number one. You know what I'm saying? Tight end. Not saying that he's.
The problem is he doesn't have a coach who knows how to push his fucking buttons. His offensive coordinator isn't worth a shit. Greg Olsen.
I think that's why the run is important tomorrow, because he is a benefit to us in the run game, because he's like one of those extra linemen. Because I love the way that fool blocks.
Yeah, but you need a coach like Madden who knows how to push people's buttons, people's buttons the right way. Okay, Foster Moreau. Nobody came up and stepped up and said, hey, blah, 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 to fire him the fuck up. So he's struggling. Madden was the kind of guy who would walk up and say shit to your ass that you fucking wake up and fucking play. And you have to learn you have to know your guys, okay? When I coached the men's softball team. Our first year, we were trash. We went 0-16. Our fourth year, we won the B division in LA County championships because there were guys who go out, make one mistake, and would fall apart the whole fucking game. Well, you go out and make that mistake, I'd be like, you know what? You're the toughest guy in this team. And the guy would look at me, yeah, because, I can get this whole fucking team together with baseball bats and beat the fuck out of you. And we couldn't beat you up as bad as you're beating yourself up right now. Snap the fuck out of it, and you owe me one. Shit like that. And get the motherfucker like, okay, all right, yeah, he's right. All right, I'll get the next one. And he would. You got to know how to coach people.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I think that's a lost start for a lot of guys. It's Rich Yet, ain't it?
Yeah, I think Foster. Is a good player. You know, I'm looking at what High Five is saying. You know, I think Foster is a good player, but he has to become more consistent. Is what I'm kind of more, going towards when it comes to. Hey, this is your opportunity as the number one tight end. You're not the second fiddle right now. You have to step up and be consistent at that number one position. They
Okay,
do
so
have Derek Carrier
he's not
coming
being
back.
coached. So basically, you just prove he's not being coached properly because you know what to say to him, and his fucking coach doesn't.
Mm. Yeah.
Did I just make you realize something fucking like, oh shit?
No,
Can't give-
no, I agree with what you're saying, and I understand that part, but there is an aspect of, yes, it is coaching, but there is an aspect of self-discipline, and you know what I'm saying? I know I dropped that freaking ball. I know I fumbled. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to come back even harder because I need to, be solid and consistent in what I'm doing, so I can be that tight end that we're expecting to have. Especially knowing that DC likes to throw to his tight ends. You know what I'm saying? Like when the opportunity is there.
Twan, would you give him that speech if you were a coach?
Yeah. The same stuff I'm telling.
So he's not being coached properly.
Something's going wrong.
Yeah, but see, they let him fall apart instead of telling him what you just fucking said. He's not being coached properly. You could walk up and give him that speech and it'd probably fucking work. He's not being coached properly. He needs someone to say to him what you just fucking said.
And we did lose our tight end coach too, so that might be the issue too. Because when we did have that particular tight end coach, we were running well. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
if Twan was running the tight ends and Twan walked up and said that shit, would you get his head back in the game? Probably. He's not being coached. It's not him, it's his coaching. You just proved it.
But how much is it up to him to be like, listen, I'm taking this shit into my own hands and I'm going to call my own shit?
Every guy's different. Different.
I think that's why Madden was so great, because he knew how to appease different personalities.
Communicate. He was a communications major. He knew how to take shit,
he was
make
a teacher,
and tell them. Right. But here's the thing. I've coached. I didn't coach football. I coached softball. Okay. I coached baseball. Yeah. I coached soccer, girls soccer. I knew how to get into their fucking heads and say, look, and each one was different. You had to do it a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And you go up to them and you say, look, I know you missed that one. No big deal. You owe me one. Now, some kids, that'll work. Other ones, you go, put your hands up to the left. She's kicking with her left foot. Instead of going like this way, go this way. And they'd be like, okay, coach. And when that one come back up, she ain't getting shit. When I was coaching softball, we were getting ready to go into that championship. We had a doubleheader that night. We won. And I told everybody, look, this is our last game. We have to do 2. This one's the one that counts. This gets us a championship. What do you want to fucking do? Die again? We've been doing it for 3 years. Or do you want to win?
And Al Davis used to say, treat everybody the way they want to be treated in a paramilitary situation.
Right. And I would tell these guys, what do you want to do? You want to die or you want to win? And they're like, no, we're winning. This one guy said, what's it matter? It's just recreational softball. Everybody fucking went off on his ass, right? Screaming at him. Tone it the fuck down. Listen. Go hit singles. We're not going for home runs. We're going for rallies. That's what we're going to do on offense. On defense, get your mark, keep your mark, and protect that mark. Okay? If it goes over your head, it goes over your head. Don't beat yourself up because that motherfucker just cranking. It's not your fault. Let's go play. We get into the fucking game. We start winning. And the very last inning of the game, the motherfucker who said, it's just fucking recreational softball. Some motherfucker hit a line drive and he caught it in the air. And the game was over. The whole fucking team. He realized how important it was after that. I think we cracked his ribs.
Wow.
Yeah.
The thing
Everybody
is,
ticks differently, you know?
Yeah, I remember coaching football too, man. Every kid is different.
Yep. You got to handle them as individuals. You got to handle them as individuals.
Yeah. Especially when they're kids.
If that was what Madden could do, because we had a bunch of man babies on this team.
Because you're basically coaching them and their parents.
Right? And sometimes the parents are worse. Hey, most of the time the parents are worse than the players.
Mm-hmm.
No, my brother is a coach. He coaches football. He has a parents' meeting. He brings all the parents in and goes, all right, I want to know how many of you are going to volunteer to drive, how many are going to volunteer for this, and how many are going to volunteer for coaching. Come forward. And there'll be like 3 or 4 parents will come forward. The rest of you, shut up. I don't care what you think your kid should play. I'm the coach, and if you're not willing to put in time on this team, I do not want to hear a bad word from any of you.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, shit. These are the parents who are stepping up. I'll listen to them. But if you're not willing to step up, shut up.
Yep.
That was his meeting with the parents every fucking year. He coached players like Mike Hart, who we got him into Michigan at 15 years old at training camp. Michigan picked up Mike Hart, and then the Colts picked up Mike Hart. He was taking off handoffs from fucking Peyton Manning. He got like 2 or 3 guys into the fucking pros. Parents shut the fuck up because he told them to shut the fuck up. If you're not willing to put in the time, I don't want to hear your fucking mouths about where your kid's playing.
Yeah, I coached out here. We got one of our guys right now. He's in Cal. He's a running back at Cal. He's Damian Moore.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty good, man. Hopefully he makes it to the league too.
Probably. But here's the thing. You got to tell the parents in the first meeting, get them all together and let them know who's going to volunteer. Bring all the volunteers out. I'm going to listen to all of you. The rest of you.
No, what I liked about that kid, though, his dad played, you know, at UCLA. His dad was a good ball player and everything. But you know what? He let the coaches do their job.
Right. What I'm just saying is, as a coach, you're dealing with kids, bring the parents down that are going to volunteer. Go, all of you got my ear. The rest of you, shut up. Yep. You ain't willing to put in the time for your kid. I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, and it's usually always the moms.
Establish that shit.
It's usually the moms. They don't like the way you talking to their kids and stuff like that. Like, come on, lady, come on.
LG, I'm gonna
establish if you're not willing to be a volunteer, I don't want to hear your damn mouth. Beginning, they realize like, oh shit, I'm gonna shut up. They shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you establish coaching.
LG, I'm gonna dip out. I gotta go get some food real quick.
Dude, I'm gonna dip out soon too. It's almost 11, and that's my fucking bedtime, bro. I gotta take my meds and then I gotta sleep, bro. No, I got medications I have to take because I had cancer a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was on radiation. So I got to take those fucking meds until June. So until then, I'm going to be just this weak-ass old man. But later on, I'll be a bad old motherfucker again.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food real quick, and then because AR just hit me up. He texted me, said he wants me to go on his show. So I'm gonna go get some food real quick. All right,
go get it, bro. Anybody wants to follow him over there, do it. Get more content. I'd give you more content, but my ass is gonna be tired real soon. So
hey, and if you don't mind, LG, hey, go subscribe to Sultan Mir at on YouTube, SULTAN MIR.
MIR. Don't subscribe. He's got that channel. He's also doing another channel with Dirty Raider, which is DNS
React and Review.
React and Review. They're
And Twan
reviewing
was
music.
number 2. It's
They're
me, Johnny,
reviewing
and Twan.
music. Go follow them. And I guess El Rashida's put out your picture today. I got to go to IG and check it out. Anyway, okay, man. I subscribed to your channel today. Watched your video. You got 2 now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Go to Raider Gabe on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. I back every damn Raider content creator there is because it's family, bro. Weird they're putting out. Now there's some people who have regrets about promoting other people. Okay, well, I'm not saying it's a regret, but they're coming at us on y'all putting out content. I'm gonna put out more. Okay,
Yeah,
come
for
at
sure.
me,
Yeah.
come at me, bro. Because here's my shit. I got something. Every 2 weeks, I put out some old school Raiders content about Raiders from the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, those
Come at
Chronicles
me,
of
bro.
Black Hole, those are awesome.
Come at me. You ain't got that. If you want newer Raiders content, I'm doing that too. I'm doing it with collabs with Raider Joe, and I want to do a couple of the collabs with some young Raiders content creators, and we'll talk, Gabe.
Sure.
I'm gonna talk to Perez too. But I want to go every night, put out some content, new content for the most part. My old content I saved for Captain Jack Rackham, who's a member of the Black Hole, old school.
Yeah.
We're both old fuckers, and we like to talk
Cat.
about this, our memories of the 70s, 80s, and this. He remembers the stats, and I remember the stories.
Yeah, that guy's like an encyclopedia of Raider stuff, huh?
Yeah, but he's like an old Andy. Okay,
Yeah,
Andy's
there you go. Perfect.
stats
That's
guy.
a
Andy is
perfect.
a stats guy. He's like Andy 100 years from now.
And you're Doc. And you're Doc's in the future.
I'm Doc from 2052. I'm kind of a prick. But no, the thing is, guys, I'm sorry, all you young Raiders fans, please come over if you want to learn, because it's important to know about our history, and that's the words of Willie Brown. So where can they find you, Twan?
You can find me on IG at Twan. That's where you're probably going to find me to, get the. I'm actually going to the Chargers game, so that's probably where I'm going to be doing all my little videos and stuff like that. Yeah,
link up with you out there, Twan. I'll be there.
Okay, too. Yeah, for sure. And then you can find me also on YouTube at Yes Sir Outdoors. That is my channel. I actually have 2 channels. I have Yes Sir Outdoors, and then I have Raider Twan. But definitely subscribe to Yes Sir Outdoors. It's spelled just like that. You don't have
Twan
to
likes
put any
fish, bro.
Yeah, so definitely. The latest video that I have is me busting my ass and falling down. So and then also in that video there is a fish that is yellow. So if you want to see a yellow fish, definitely check out our latest video. So it's on Yes Sir Outdoors. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Yes Sir Outdoors.
Okay, also there's something else you need to know. Twan needs a kidney. Twan is in dialysis. Twan's kidney is failing. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm 56 years old, and I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna live 20 years from now. That's just not gonna happen. I know I'm gonna expire before that because of the way I live. Unfortunately, I'm not able to donate while I'm live because of the fact of my health condition and the cancer, radiation, and all the shit I went through last year. I wanted to donate. He is O positive blood type. If anybody here, look, I'm just putting it out there. You want to do something? Be a good human. If you can donate a kidney to Twan, we want him around for years to come. Please do so. And I'm not paying just lip service. This is the truth. We need to help a Raiders brother out. I went and tried to get on the list, but I'm too old, and I also have prior health condition that Prevents
How do you
me
get on
from
that list,
donating.
Juan?
There's a actually I posted on my IG, and actually what I'm probably going to do tonight is actually post the flyer, and then all you have to do is call, and there's like a screening process on to see if you're actually a fit
Okay.
to be on the transplant be a person to donate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is information that's out there for you. If you don't want to be a living donor, which means you can donate and still be alive, the other thing that I ask for everybody to do is sign up to be a donor when you die, because there's a lot of people out there that need your kidneys and your organs and all of that stuff. And why not mark that on your bucket list as something as you saving a life, because that's
You can
literally
do it
what you're
at the
doing.
DMV, right?
Yeah, you just go into the DMV and
Here's the thing:
they
I
have
can't donate till I'm dead, because I had prostate cancer and radiation treatments and all that shit. They won't let me be a donor before then. None of you motherfuckers want my liver, I promise. But anything else, it's all yours.
Yeah. So yeah, sign up to be a donor. You know what I'm saying? And when you die, if you don't want to do it, be a living donor. Just do that, because it helps a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
So if you can be able to help somebody, you know what I'm saying, even after you die, all you're gonna do when you die is be in a cold box. So why not give?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're living and you have a kidney, you only need one. If you don't have kidney disease in your family, you only need one. Help save someone else's life if you can. I wish I could do it. They won't accept me because I had radiation treatments for prostate cancer last year, which is kind of fucked, because I have the same blood type and I wanted to donate, because how much fucking longer is this old fucker going to live? Not too long. So if you can do it and you're younger, please consider this. Please consider this and help keep a motherfucker alive who we love. He's family.
Appreciate that. Just thank you, and I'm saying this right now, is just thank you for being a voice. You know what I'm saying? Because that's even helping me in the process is someone else speaking for me. Like, I can speak for myself, but it helps when other people are speaking to help
brother,
too.
I love talking with you, and I want to keep your ass around a long time. I want you to fucking be at my funeral, because I'm fucking older than shit.
You're gonna live forever, OG.
No, I'm not. You can cut me in half and count the fucking rings until my birthday at this point.
There you go.
Look, I just went through cancer treatments. Okay, a lot of people backed me up, and they wish they could have helped me. Well, help Twan. I made it. I made my fight. Help him make his.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on that IG, see that flyer. Check it out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Anyway, love you guys in the panel. Love you guys in the chat. I hope our year is more prosperous, better, because the last 2 years have sucked out loud. Okay? Like a fucking hooker at a fucking truck stop. We need a better year. We all need a better year. Keep prayers. Stay healthy. And if you can help another human being, there's a thing called Rule 303. If you have the means, then you have the responsibility.
There you go.
All right, guys, I'm going to dip out. I love you guys. Hey, Gabe, love you. Twan.
For sure, man. Love you too, man.
I love you, brother, too.
Much love. Happy New Year, man.
You have a good New Year. Guys,
Happy New Year, guys.
If you can help. Good night.
Yep. Good night, man.